West Hartford, Connecticut has a lot of good condo options depending on what you're looking for. It has entry level condos, it has high end condos, it has condos right smack dab in the center of town, and it has condos on the outskirts that are a little more private and more of a rural setting. So there's benefits, pros, and cons to each. And in this video, I'm not going to talk about every complex, but I am going to dive in and give you some examples of some different condos that have either sold recently or are active on the market so you can get a feel for what's out there and what to expect. Now, real quick, before I dive into it, if you can just click the subscribe link on the channel. My name's Robert Perriello with Century 21. I'm a local realtor. And don't be shy. We get calls, texts, emails from people like you every day with questions about town, real estate, and myself, my team. We are always happy to help and answer those questions. We're committed to putting out videos every single week, new videos to give you more information and help you learn about the town. So let's get right into it. One of the cool things about West Hartford is there are lots of condo options if that's the route you're looking to go. They're positioned all across town in all different price points. We have entry level condos, priced in the higher twos to low threes, and then we have luxury condos, priced at $800,000-$900,000 with really high end finishes. So there's a little something for everyone, depending on what you're looking for, location wise and finishes wise. So I'm not going to take you through every condo association here, as that would be probably more time consuming than anyone would care to do. But I have highlighted 7 or 8 condos in different parts of town to kind of give you a feel for what to expect. So we have our map here of West Hartford, and I'm going to start off on this part of town up here towards the top. This is the Bishop's Corner area, right towards the bottom of Avon Mountain here, which leads you to Avon. And if we go back this way, it'll start bringing you to Simsbury, Bloomfield's over here. So over on this end, we have a little complex called Somerset. Let's open this up here. This is right off, as you can see, Route 44, which leads right into Avon Mountain. It's a nice little complex. They're 2-bed, 2 baths. This is pretty standard unit in this complex, about 1,200 square feet. Built in '07, so not too old in terms of construction. And they have a little entry area here, common area. They do have a gym in this complex. And you see nice finishes. You'll see a lot of hardwood floors. You'll see a lot of open floor plans. Units with fireplaces. They have common areas outside. So the finishes aren't brand new unless the seller has done some updating. But a lot of these, they're going to be original to, '07, '08 era. Just want to give you a feel for the finishes here in Somerset. And now, this particular unit sold for $334 in October of 2023. And this is the range you'll see, give or take, depending on condition in Somerset. Now, these units do have, garage spaces as well, which is important to note, as not all of them do. Now, let's go back to the map here. So that is Somerset right here. Now, if we go back a little bit more towards Bloomfield, Simsbury line over here, we have Timberwood, which is a pretty popular complex as well. You're going to find bigger units here. This is the Steeplechase complex. These units will go, 435 range, give or take. Still the 2-bed, 2.5 bath, but you'll see you're going to get more square footage here, 2,091 square feet. They're built in '86, so they're older. However, a lot of the units have been renovated, and that'll factor into the pricing as well. You also get a 2-car garage here in these units. They do have higher ceilings, which is a feature a lot of buyers like as well. This is a little more woodsy. It's a little more private. It's not, a mid-rise like Steeplechase So you get a little bit more privacy here. And the units are really nice. This was actually an updated unit. As you can see, the kitchen's newer. They have some really cool architecture with the ceilings. Nice open floor plan. This is definitely a nicer unit. See the loft style contemporary upgrades up there. Fireplace in the living room, hardwood floors throughout. You have a deck off the master. Just, really, really nice unit and extra square footage for that $435 price point. This was September of 2023. So similar side of town, but you can see the difference in price. Next one I want to show you, now we're slowly making our way towards the center here, a little bit closer, but really towards the bottom of Avon Mountain as well. This is Mountain Commons Complex. Now, these are also bigger. You get the 3 bedrooms, which is popular in this complex. A lot of people like the 3 full bed, 3 full bath. They have a basement down below. Some of the basements are finished in these. You can see you get a lot of square footage, 23 and change. Again, they're older. These are built in the 70s, but a lot of these units have been upgraded too, and you get a very similar price point as Steeplechase, $425 here, because it's really about square footage. Similar side of town, similar square footage, and on these you get the 2-car garage as well. There's a pool in the complex, so there's lots of benefits besides the size. But just to give you a feel condition-wise, this is not as updated as the one we just looked at over in Steeplechase. You can see they got the wallpaper. Cabinetry is nice, but the wallpaper's, a little dated, and even the shower here, you have the, the insert for the shower versus the tile. So you could see the Steeplechase unit was much more updated. But, you get some beautiful trim work here. You have the hardwood floors. You have the nice deck. And even the bedrooms and the baths, you could tell the Steeplechase is much more updated. Right? But it gives you an idea price point wise. You're going to be in a similar range for similar square footage over here on Mountain. All right, now we're going to get closer towards the center of town here. All right, so there's few options here to go over. First one, well, let's go to a higher end unit. This is probably the most popular high end complex in town. It's on Memorial Road. It's right in the center. This is right in Blueback Square. So there's actually a parking garage right over here for where many people will park for just to go shopping in Blueback or West Hartford Center. So the location is really prime. They have a nice entryway, a lot of really nice finishes in the common areas, and then you could just see. Stylistically, they have some nice modern upgrades in this unit. You get some really nice views with the really nice windows, especially if you're on the higher, end of the complex, more towards the top. Obviously, the fireplace, great trim work in these hardwood floors, kind of the quality you'd expect in a higher end condo. And it's really the location you're paying for. Like, yes, this is a beautiful unit with a lot of nice updates. Even you can tell the bathrooms, everything is really pristine. You get a good look at the floor plan here, nice and open. That's the entryway. Some, really nice common areas. And you can see you're right here in Blueback Square, right in the heart and center. So, this particular unit is active for $825. It's currently on the market as of November 6th is today's date. And you can see 2 beds, 2 baths, 1,400 square feet. Again, built in 07, but it really almost feels newer than that with the upgrades and the quality of construction. So again, 9-foot ceilings. You do get a garage space with this unit. So there's a lot that comes with it. This would be definitely one of the higher end models, if not the highest, complex in town. But so right in the center, and then that's Memorial Road. All right, now there's a couple other options. You see, you're right out of the center. This is Blueback Square. Farmington Ave here is the old center. So you're right off the center with these two units, but it really is great proximity. So let me share these with you. This is the Westbury complex. One bed, one bath, 1,000 square feet. These are tiny. There's not a lot of flexibility here. You do get the one-car garage, and you get the great location towards the center. Now, this is a really nice unit. You can see they've updated the kitchen. It's just nice and clean, ready for a new owner. And look at the price point. So this is a recent closed at $245. So yes, it's small, but for someone who only needs the one bedroom, and this is a mid-rise unit as well. Let's see if we can get an outdoor pick here. You can see these are, one level ranch style units, depending on which level you're on here. But really, really good opportunity to come in at a good price point close to the center if you're looking for a one bedroom. And let's see if we can pull the other one up. Outlook. This is right next door, similar location, so the same complex, but they're kind of butted up against each other here. And just to give you an idea of what to expect, this one's actually a little more dated, as you can see. It doesn't quite have the modern finishes. Bathroom's older, kitchen's older. Old style cabinets here, old style appliances. And you'll see the closed price. So this one's $210 for a dated model. The updated model went for $245. Again, just one bedroom, similar square footage. So those are a few options in the center. Now we have one. This is a really cool comp. I wanted to show you a 55 plus. This one just came on the market today. This one's right across from the reservoir. This is a reservoir with walking trails here. And I'll show it on the big map when we come off of this. But you get 3 beds, 2.5 baths, 2,300 square feet. You get a lot of square footage in this one. It is a 55 plus community. You also do get the 2-car garage. And this is a nice end unit towards the bottom of the complex. You get high ceilings. You get the fireplace. Just cool architecture, the dining, a nice open floor plan. The hardwood floors, of course. They have a first floor primary suite here in these units with the 55 plus. That's pretty common. This bathroom was actually updated, so it's not original. The bedrooms have carpeting. There's 2 bedrooms upstairs, 1 down. There's a little sitting area up top. And you can see you're kind of tucked away in the corner of privacy here in the complex. But what's really cool about this one, this is a $550 price point. What I like about this complex, it's a 55 and older, which is not a lot of those options in town. But you're right across from the reservoir. Let's see if I can zoom in here. Right here is West Hartford Reservoir, and there's a lot. This is popular where people will come here and do walking trails. They'll ride their bikes. You can see there's all trails over here. They'll ride their bikes. They'll walk their dogs. So it's really nice to just kind of walk on over across the street to the reservoir. It's a great, great location for this unit. And then the only other one I wanted to show, I wasn't able to pull one up here in this particular search I did, but over in the Elmwood section over here, right around here, we have Schoolhouse Landing. It's another condo complex. This is another newer construction condo complex in the town. These were built, 2013, 14, 15, in that range. And, there's a pool, there's an outdoor space, there's a common area. And these are really nice units with newer finishes. They go from the high 2s to even into the 4s, depending on the square footage. But those are a nice option as well over on the Elmwood side of town. So as you can see, whether you're over here on Elmwood, which is more towards the Newington line, or you're right in the center, or you're towards the Farmington line, or you're over here towards Simsbury and Avon. There's really something for everyone. If you have questions about anything condo related or real estate related in West Hartford, my team and we get calls, from people like you daily who are seeing these videos and just have a few questions. We are always happy to help, share a little information, and kind of help you learn a little bit more about West Hartford. If you have any questions, you can email us. Contact information is below, websites below, and phone number. Whatever's best for you. Have a great day.